We started this journey 15 months ago with the aim of returning a sense of professionalism over populism to the Foreign Ministry, with a commitment to humility over a more exuberant style of conducting policy or politics, or in this case foreign affairs, and isolating the Foreign Office as much as possible from domestic politics and the polarization of domestic politics. I can't say that we've been entirely successful at everything we do, but I'd like to say that we have brought a marked difference to the conducting of affairs in this ministry. And I can personally attest to the fact that despite being in a highly political position, and probably the first amongst foreign ministers in being a more political foreign minister, I've tried my best to keep politics away from the conduct of our foreign policy, and that to that end, I believe, we have been successful. Secondly, we've tried to restore engagement across the board, and I've tried to break all records from previous foreign ministers as to the number of capitals I have visited as a foreign minister. And I must say, I've been shocked to see the immense potential that exists and that is yet to be untapped for Pakistan and a whole host of countries that I have engaged with over the last 15 months. And I hope that this experience serves me well going forward to really lean in and take advantage of the potential that exists within our bilateral relations. I know that all of you here work day and night in improving those bilateral relationships, but I think you will all agree that for one reason or the other, we are unable to unlock the true potential of our respective bilateral relationships. And that's another area I believe that a new generation really must lean into working with the international community. We've seen time and time again that the challenges that Pakistan faces, or any country faces, are not restrained by borders. For example, when we experienced the catastrophic climate catastrophe last year, each and every one of you has stepped up to help Pakistan, and it would have been impossible for us to meet that challenge had it not been for your support, for your country's support, and for your people's support. And the climate challenge is one such challenge that can't be addressed in isolation, whether it's here at home when we seek to combat the consequences of a natural disaster, or whether it is in the international stage, where we've worked together with you and played a small role in COP27 for advancing the aspirations of developing countries such as Pakistan vis-a-vis the climate agenda. That too would have been impossible without your support, your country's support, your representative support throughout the process. You've also witnessed how Pakistan has experienced extremely difficult economic turbulence over the last few years. And once again, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the diplomats represented here today, how everybody came together to help Pakistan, to support Pakistan in successfully reaching the latest agreement with the IMF, which would not have been possible without the support of our partners from Saudi Arabia to the UAE to China to the United States, and everybody really helping us get over the cliff. And now going forward, while economic the times will be tough economically within Pakistan, the broad spectrum of support for this reform package, not only from the 13 parties that make up the coalition government, but also from the opposition, suggests that this is a consensus reform process that we hope will bring about the necessary changes, the hard and difficult choices that not only need to be taken but need to be sustained to pull Pakistan out of our economic difficulties, and so that we can work together with all of you to unlock that potential I was talking about earlier. And finally, we're heading into elections, and as with many countries represented here today, we too are experiencing heightened partisanship and heightened polarization in the lead up to our elections. But I am confident or optimistic, hopefully not naive, that after we conduct these elections in a timely manner, we'll be able to return to a sense of political stability. And hopefully the people of Pakistan will get to make a choice in the upcoming elections. They'll get to choose between politicians or political parties that feed off the politics of hate, the politics of division, the politics of vendetta, or those politicians that offer a message of hope, that offer a message of unity, and have a sense of purpose and a desire to deliver. And the only way to deliver within the political system or the structure within Pakistan is to be singularly focused on your goals and on your aims and what you want to achieve, but also to strengthening those institutions that we all need to, that any government need to deploy in order to deliver. Whether all civilian institutions, whether it is the federal parliament or the provincial parliaments, and I hope that the people of Pakistan will choose politicians and political parties in the upcoming elections that believe in expanding democratic space, expanding the hard-won civil liberties and freedoms that we've earned over the course of many, many years of sacrifices and struggle, rather than those politicians and political parties that seek to contract that space. Once again, I thank you all for joining us here today. I've thoroughly enjoyed engaging with all of you over the last 15 months, and hopefully I'll get to engage with you a lot more in the months and years to come. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
नया कुरकुरे तूफानी मसाला तेज हैरत अंगेज।